Hello everyone, and welcome back to 333 News. Today's episode we have two major things to discuss. One is a very concerning COVID-19 related thing, and another is going to be an announcement we have that is related to our channel. We'll get to that later. So we're going to start with the COVID-19, and what I have about COVID-19 is a very concerning trend that's been recently happening, and I'm going to show you right now what exactly that trend is. So right here I got 4 graphs. I've got the worldwide graph in the top left, and that's just showing the overall worldwide trend of COVID-19, and as you can see, it did go back up a little, which is not good. And I can clearly say that is a result of people dropping restrictions or ignoring them. And because of that, the case rates went back up. So, yeah. And then we have 3 more countries, well, not more, but 3 countries to the right, below, and to the bottom and right of the worldwide graph. And those countries are all showing an increase in cases recently. So, we discussed Brazil's second wave last week, and this is kind of like an update to it. So, Brazil's in the top right corner in green, and you can see their case rates are continuing to go up. That's not a good thing. Now, a very interesting thing I never thought I would see, down in the bottom left corner, we have India, and something I never thought would happen is happening. India is now entering their second wave extremely quickly, and I have no doubt that's because of dropped restrictions or ignored restrictions. And let me tell you, when you are ignoring the restrictions, if you're not social distancing and not wearing masks in public, that's exactly what's going to happen. So, I have no doubts that that is a result of ignored or dropped restrictions. Meaning, if you don't want this to happen where you live, then follow the dang restrictions. That's all I ask. So that would include wearing a mask in public and social distancing. And please, for your own safety, wash your hands. And yeah, the bottom right, we have Turkey, which is also showing an increase in cases. Now, let me tell you this. Several US states are also seeing some marginal or minor increases in case rates. And, of course, that is because those states aren't dropping restrictions. Well, actually, they're not necessarily dropping restrictions, but people there are ignoring restrictions. And that is causing the case rates to start climbing again. That is something, at this point, that we do not want to see. And since we're starting to see it in other countries, why do we want to see it in the United States? You know what I'm saying? So please, we urge you to continue following the guidelines and restrictions that have been set up, just so that we can finally put this pandemic behind us later in the year. And trust me, the better and more adherent we are to the restrictions, the sooner this pandemic will go away. Because the sooner the case rates will go down. It's really all we ask. It shouldn't be that hard. Alright, so that is our COVID-19 update for the day. And yes, it's a very concerning trend, and I know exactly why it's happening. Although I have not been told of this, I just have this clear feeling that it's because people are ignoring restrictions. So, we really need to stay on guard of the virus. We cannot let our guard drop this far in. Otherwise, it's just not going to end anytime soon. We gotta stay strong and positive and fight all the way to the end. Right now, we're in the home stretch with vaccines being rolled out daily. So, why should we let our guard drop now? We gotta keep our guard up all the way until the end. So we gotta keep following restrictions, stay safe, and please, get those numbers down by doing exactly that. Alright, so, that will do it for COVID-19. Now I got one more important announcement that I'd like to make. And it's something that Wario brought to my attention. And you might recall in the video we posted earlier today, the currency change, we had Wario just ranting about it, so yeah, he brought it to my attention again, just before we recorded this episode. And yeah, the thing that he brought to my attention is the channel is dying out. I really don't know how, and I don't know why Wario is blaming me for it, but the channel is dying, so yeah, I just want to make that announcement, and it's very, very disappointing that the channel is dying because Wario is pinning it on me. He thinks that I am not coming up with good enough ideas and I'm not putting in the work that I need to. But look at me doing this right now. Clearly I am putting in the work. And what I think the reason the channel is dying for is because of you guys. You guys are not interested in what we're making, and that's a problem. Because clearly that means people who are watching shouldn't be, and those who aren't watching should be. And it's a big problem that if you're not enjoying our content and you're still watching it anyways, why even bother? If you're not enjoying our content, then just go away. Don't even bother. And if you do enjoy our content, then please hit the subscribe button. Because we've noticed that the ratio of subscribers to non-subscribers has gone further down. And now it is only 2.5% of you who are subscribed that are watching. That is an extremely low number, and I'm very concerned at that. So please, if you do enjoy what we do, subscribe. And if you don't enjoy what we do, then stop watching us. That's all we ask. And, of course, follow COVID-19 restrictions like I said earlier. But yeah, I can't see how Wario blames me for this when you guys are not doing the right thing. So please, subscribe if you enjoy our content, and leave if you don't. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next week.